What's up guys, Darkfox here, and today in this video, I'm going to be videoing me playing in a Minecraft world. I am in survival, as you can see. I have Elytra, and you probably don't know, well I know you don't know, what this world is. This world is the world that I've been playing on ever since a little bit before the 1.13 update. As you can see, there's no 1.13 stuff in here, but if you fly just a little bit in that direction, you'll see 1.13 stuff. And I've kind of already started this world. As you can see, I've got a starter house, I've got some cool stuff, just a chicken farm and a few simple things. But I don't have everything, and by no means do I have this crazy huge world that's got tons of stuff done. So I figured that I needed a series to start, and so I decided I'd do this. Now, I'm not starting from scratch, and that might be a problem for you guys. Some of you might want me to start from scratch, starting a new world. You guys understand everything, but I will tour this world a little bit. You guys will slowly catch on to everything that's going on in the world, and new stuff I'll tell you about. The reason I'm not starting from scratch is because the beginning game for me is just kind of I don't know. I just don't really like the beginning game a whole bunch. So yes, will I eventually make another world and probably start from scratch? Yes, that's probably going to happen at some point. However, I don't want to do it right now because I don't have a ton of subscribers, and there's not a huge ton of people who are watching me. So I just decided that I'd start from this world, show you guys my world, and would do some cool stuff with you guys. So let me kind of catch you up on what's going on. I have a fish farm. I have a few things. I've got some diamond gear. I have gone to the end and done shulker boxes. And although you guys may not believe it, this is all survival, no creative whatsoever. So there's some things that I do not have, though. I do not have a beacon. I don't have, I have an iron farm. It's kind of small. It's nothing like Tango Tech's iron farms or anything, but I do have an iron farm. I have this little house here. I have some redstone stuff, and I'll show you that, and it's around this area. I've just got some chests with some stuff in here, just stuff I've collected over the time of playing and things, mining and things. I do have a mine place and stuff, but this is basically it. This is the house I built. It took me some time, but yeah. I've got a spruce forest that way, an ocean that way, desert that way, dark oak and swamp that way. And if we stand on this middle block right here and press this button, we go down, and this is my little kind of beginning part of an ice base. These are two pumpkin farms that lead into two item elevators, which go into these chests with drops. Okay, as you can see, this was in 1.12 because these are all carved, but the new ones are just normal. If you want to see the redstone, I'll show you the redstone real quick. It's kind of messy because I do messy redstone, but yeah, it's pretty interesting. But anyways, and then the redstone on the top is what causes the harvesting. If you don't know this farm, it's by Ilmango, and it's pretty much the only melon farm I build, and only melon farm, ouch, only melon farm most people are gonna build if they're building some really cool melon farm. I got some stuff here. So my idea for a base, what I'm going to do once I actually get a beacon, is gonna be kind of like a this will kind of go circular, and then I'll have chests with the stuff, and in the center I'll have a mob farm. It's kind of like in Hermitcraft Season 5, if you guys watch Hermitcraft, definitely check it out. If you don't, it's kind of like, it's got inspiration from, Azumavoid, his base from Hermitcraft Season 5. It's just not nearly on the same scale, but anyway. So yeah, I've got a village there. It's actually right here. It's pretty cool. Right there, village. Which we're actually going to need a villager for very soon, because I'm going to do a little villager. I'm actually going to need two. It's going to be one of those infinite villager breeders. And then this is that. Now, I've started to use the bubble column stuff in over here. I've used bubble columns, which is pretty cool, because oh man, I love the new features in 1.13, and we will check them out like crazy. I have taken all the iron out, building my mini super smelter here. This is just a simple one, but it's used because I need a lot of glass. And so that brings us to the projects that the project that I'm currently going to work on. Before we get a beacon, I want to get a trident. I want to get some tridents. So we're going to do a drowned farm. Now, I know this is the first episode, so we're not going to probably build it here. This is more of an introduction, not so much anything. Plus, I got to do some behind-the-scenes stuff. But yeah, so this is the glass I've got ready. And if you don't know what farm I'm going to build, it's by Ilmango. I'll link it in the description. And it's a over-ocean drowned farm. So I haven't gotten quite, like, the setup that I know I want to do, but I've got most of the materials. So we're going to need this, we're going to need a villager. Oh, right, yeah, the villager is for the drowned farm, because I'm going to need it. And then we need a lot of glass for the tubes that will go up to I believe 140 or 50. I think it's like 150. And then, yeah, so we're gonna put all the glass in shulker boxes and stuff. And yeah, oh, I also have an Enderman farm, which I can show you. And I have a bit of a nether hub, nothing crazy, but just a little bit. So if we fly this way, and I've got a sheep farm, like you just saw, it's not that big. But if we fly this way, drowns spawn in ocean biomes. They spawn more often. Oh, there's one. This is perfect. They spawn more often. Wait, did he just despawn? Am I? Okay, he's here. I was like, am I crazy? Anyways, they spawn more often in river biomes than they do in stuff. Or what am I saying? Sorry. Than they do in ocean biomes, but they do spawn in ocean biomes, as you saw right there. So we have all of this big open. We're gonna big open ocean. So we're probably gonna go right around here and start building it. So it's gonna be right. I mean, not right there, but it's gonna be in the middle of this kind of area because I don't want any. I don't want any land very nearby, so like right here would be a horrible spot, because mobs can spawn on land, so, and I want it to be away from caves and stuff, so I want to minimize spawns as much as possible, because it's not the most efficient drone farm you can build anyways, so I want to make it as efficient as I possibly can, for an inefficient mob farm. So I've got this, the sand smelting, and this is Mumbo's design. I'm not going to link that, just search Mumbo Jumbo Super Smelter, or how to make fast smelters in Minecraft, and there you go. And I had this originally, but this was taking absolute ages, so I decided I'd build that guy right there. Anyways, so yeah, so this is my world, and it's pretty, it's nothing crazy, but it's kind of cool, so yeah. After we build the drowned farm, we're going to be working on another project in the nether, and I'm not going to tell you what that is, but we will be doing it, so look forward to that, because we need to get something interesting. Also, we're gonna look for an ocean monument, and if you guys do see this and you want to comment, please tell me if it's okay for me to use third-party applications. But what I mean by that, I'm not talking MC Edit, because that's like, I don't even think you can use that 1.13, plus it's cheating, so I'm not gonna use that. In my opinion, I would not use MC Edit on my world. But what I will do is have a something different. What I'm talking about is it okay for me to use, I think it's called a midst, and it's a little thing, it's basically an application that allows me to plot my world. I've used it before, and I've also used a copy of this world to find the end portal. I do that. I'm just not a huge fan of searching for using the Eye of Ender trick and all that stuff, and, you know, if I start a new world, I might do it that way. I might do it completely legit, like, there you go. Just completely legit, but this world has been not cheated. I haven't used creative, but I have used third-party applications, stuff that to find ice spikes biomes, or like an ice spikes biome and things like that, which I went to have another trail too. So just stuff like that. And is that okay for me to either use a midst to use a midst to find biomes, or whatever other third-party application I can use to find biomes, stuff like slime chunks, obviously I have to use that for. Or is that okay? And also, is it okay for me to, do you guys care if I use a creative version of this world, complete copy of the world, not the same world, in order to find, like, ocean monuments and things? The Woodland Mansion, I don't know, because I can always do a villager breeder and do it the old-fashioned way and get a map for it. That's okay with me. I'm perfectly okay if you guys don't want me to use creative things, but it will be more just to the point in episodes and things. If that's okay with you guys, just let me know in the comments. I'll probably I'm really leaning towards like Find the Ocean Monument with a creative version of this world. But if you guys don't want me to do that, I'm not going to. And obviously I'm not going to do it right now. So yeah. Because we're gonna do the drown farm, but maybe not today. I don't know. I want to get the stuff ready, but actually, you know, I might start work on it today. So what we'll do is we will go ahead and open this up right here, and I'm gonna go to sleep because night phantoms. I have actually killed phantoms a little bit before in order to do excuse me for 1 1 second. Okay, there we go. I have actually killed phantoms, so let me see if I can find the membranes that I got from. Oh wait, it's in my shulker box, I believe. Yeah, I got a nautilus shell, and I also I have a nautilus shell, and I also use these treasure maps. It's one of these. I think I got rid of the others, but these, the Heart of the Sea, I got it from one of the treasure maps. I found the buried treasure. Anyways, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a boat, and the reason we're gonna grab a boat, which let me grab some wood. I have some wood in my shulker box, but I don't really want to use this. Let me just mine part of like a small little this tree right here, this random tree. No one really cares about probably. Anyways, I'm going to grab a boat, and the reason I want a boat is very simple. And wait, did I? Oh, I got rid of the. Well, I had a track to the village because yeah, okay, this thing. But do I still have a? I don't have a piston here. Okay, that's fine. So what I did to get all the villagers over to my iron farm was I put them in a boat, pushed them up from this block, and then just sailed them off. So that we're gonna do that kind of thing today. And the reason is because we need one villager, one lonely villager. Let's hope he jumps up this. Actually, you know, we're gonna make this a lot simpler, and we're going to grab a slab, and if you didn't know, you can push them up slabs. Not while they're in boats, but just up slabs like this, and then you can put them in a boat. And so now we're gonna go this way. So while we're doing this, I'm gonna talk a little bit, and if you can skip forward in the video if you don't want to see it. But anyways, and I might cut it out eventually. Sorry, I'm really thinking right now. Sorry about that. Anyways, so what we're gonna do is get this guy here, and the reason is because the way the drowned farm works, drowned mobs, whenever they see any, it doesn't matter what it is it night or something? No matter what it is, if they see a mob that is in water, they will go after it. It is, so what will happen is the mobs, they'll go after any mob that's in water, including a player. So instead of me having to sit in the middle of the farm at the bottom of the ocean waiting for a drowned mob or something to come after me as soon as they spawn, you put a villager in the center of the farm, and you can see it in a Mango's video. And basically what that does is that causes them to, the drowned mobs, they come and they try and attack it, but then they get shot up water streams to where, to a little kill chamber where you can kill them. So that's what we're doing, if you were wondering. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little bit for this guy. And we'll get him out eventually. But for now, so no mobs get him. Oh, let's actually put torches in there first, because I don't want this guy to die. Because I put villagers in my house, and zombies got in my house and killed them. I don't know. Or they spawn in my house, which is more likely, because I do have an iron door. Which I had to do for the iron farm to be efficient. But anyways. Alright, so we got that. Hop up here, and cover this guy over like so. Okay, so that's good. So we have the villager for the farm, and we're gonna have to get it started before all these things. But anyway, so we can go ahead and I guess do it. We can go ahead and get started on it. I'm probably not gonna finish it today because I'm not sure. I mean, it's not that hard to build, but it's just time-consuming stuff. Anyways, so we need to find a good place for it, and that's gonna be the difficult part, I think, because finding a place for it is just, it's not like crazy difficult, but it's just one of those things that takes time because you want to get the optimal position in order to build it. So let's grab some more glass. Yeah, see, this thing's ridiculous. It smelts glass so quickly. It's been like 10 minutes, 11 minutes doing this video, and it's already almost done. And this thing's been taking hours. Every time I get on, play for like an hour and then get off, and then it's just so slow, this thing right here. It worked, but I spent a bunch of my iron, because I actually mined enough iron. It took me quite a few mining trips, but I actually mined enough iron to get a full-sized beacon. Obviously I don't have a beacon yet, but yeah, I got enough, and then I just spent a bunch of it. As you can see here, I need a little bit more, and then I could have enough, and then I'd have enough for another full-size beacon. But or I'd have enough again. But I used all the iron on these hoppers for this super smelter. Anyways, so we've got all the glass, which we're gonna need quite a bit of. And I would dye it, but oh, I also have a skeleton farm. That reminds me. Anyways, I'm not gonna dye it because it's just so much easier to just not dye it. So yeah. Also, if you guys want me to use the new textures, I can do that because I've made the pack. You can see my resource packs here. I've updated the pack because I went through it because I wanted to use it, but then I just kind of didn't, and here we are. Anyways, so let's find a place for this. A good place. So obviously, so right here, we want to go about 120. Was it like 128? I think blocks away from every single other thing, and we want to have it where the ocean's actually fairly shallow would be nice. But yeah, so let's go this way. And obviously where no kelp is, that's not going to be too difficult. Although now we're getting into newer terrain, so it's going to be more difficult to find chunks that don't have that. It'll take forever to load here. Okay, this actually looks like a pretty good spot. No land nearby. And there's a little ruin. I don't think I've gone there. Or actually, I do think I've gone there. But yeah, so let's go this way a little bit more. And I think we're going to build it here. So let's do it. Okay, so we're right at the edge of a ravine. I hope you guys can see here. I'm going to place some light so I can see, and also so you guys can see, because I can't see that well either. Okay. So, we have there... Oh, I also have respiration. This is what I have on my... all my stuff, if you want to see it. Okay, so I think we are good. Oh yeah, I also have this Misfortune 3 pickaxe, pretty good. But anyways, so this is gonna be where we're gonna build the little area. So let's let me actually, yeah. So let me. I'm gonna look up what I'm doing here, real quick. So I will be right back, and then I'll get this started, and then you guys can see the little thing here. So we're gonna have to get that villager all the way over here, which is not gonna be the most fun thing in the world, but I'll skip that once I do actually get this set up. So let me get the base part done, and then I'll come back. Yeah, so we're back, and this is the base. So it's pretty simple, very easy. The glass is right there. Is actually, I'm gonna have to make that a source block now that I think of it. But yeah, so that's where the villager's gonna sit, and then there's gonna be like glass above his head. So right like this, so they'll be able to see him, or sense that he's there, but they won't be able to get him. So there was a few things that I said that were incorrect. Drown only chase, they don't chase after all mobs in water, they just chase after players or villagers. I built that little thing right there. So a little bit of a clarification there, but yeah. So, all we have to do, oh, and by the way, these water streams charge up your bubbles, which is pretty cool. I didn't know that at first, but now I do. So, anyways, so these cobblestone walls here make the drowned, make it so where if two are trying to come in, they can, so they can both fit, and then that'll shoot them up way into the sky. Those water streams, right? So this is actually a real easy farm to build now. I mean, if you think about it. So, just gonna build this up here. Oh, there's one. Yeah, so they just spawn. I'm gonna probably clear out some of the kelp here because they can't spawn a kelp. Or, yeah. But, I have a knockback on my sword. Where is he? I can't see him. That's so scary. Die. I can't. Yeah, there we go. I better get to the surface here. So yeah. What am I saying? So, when it comes to YouTube, thank you guys for, those of you who have been supporting me. It's very nice, those things that you guys have said, and I thank you for that. One thing about that I, that is kind of interesting is that I've noticed is that, when it comes to this, I have never realized how scatterbrained I am, for one, and also how scatterbrained I am, which is what's happening right now, and also just how much I say certain things, like how much I say, anyways, stuff. Oh man, it's horrible. So hopefully I'm gonna get better about that as I progress in YouTube, so just bear with me, please. Because man, I've never before realized how bad I am about that, so I will try and get better about that. Just watch the video back if you guys are wondering. But anyways, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna build this up. way high. And you can see now, probably can see why I need so much glass. And I probably don't have enough, and luckily I live by a desert, so I can just smelt however much I need. So yeah. Okay. Cool. So let's build this up a little bit more, and then I'm going to build it up more, and then I will come back. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm probably just gonna end the episode here. It's getting kind of long. I don't want to go past like 30 minutes because you guys can only stand so much of me, I would imagine, or at least I can only stand so much of myself. So, yeah. So when we come back, this is not hard to build. This is not a hard thing to build. It's just now it's just building up all this glass. So, what I'll do is I will end this video here. And then when the next video that I do, which is probably gonna be pretty soon, I'm not sure how soon, but it'll be pretty soon, I will finish this. So this will be done, and that's just because, I might need to get more glass. I'm probably not gonna have enough, so if you see it built, I will have gotten more glass, I will have smelted it, and I will have done it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, and if you enjoyed my content, be sure to subscribe. And yeah, if there's any suggestions you guys have for my videos or for what I can do, then definitely leave them down below in the comments. And yeah, I guess that's it. Oh, it won't be fully done though, because I will have a clip at the beginning of the video probably of me putting the villager in here, because that's probably gonna be hilarious if I had to guess. Although, I don't know. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I already asked for likes and subscriptions, but anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, and if you did, I'm repeating myself. Yeah, so, if you guys want me to start from scratch and you just completely hate the series, I can start a new one, but I probably won't do that until I get more subscribers or something. Maybe 100, I don't know, maybe 50, I don't know, we'll have to find out. I doubt I'm gonna end the series that quickly, though. Anyways, so yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. So yeah, as always, take care, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.